Welcome back to Daddy 20 guys. Today we're going to take a look at some of the content inside the Koryo Hall of Adventures for 5th edition. Let's get on with the show. A little while ago, we had the luck to interview Aurelien Laine, who is the author of the Koryo Hall of Adventures, a new campaign setting book based on the history and culture of Korea. A community member was kind enough to point out that we hadn't actually really discussed much of what was in the book, so today we're going to try and remedy that. We may do another video once the physical book arrives, because I like to just flip through them and take a good look and even just smell that new book smell, so stay tuned. Here are some of the highlights that I am personally particularly looking forward to. First off, the dynamic reputation system is something that I'm looking forward to. The book and the kind of story in the book is set in a mercenaries guild, an honorable mercenaries guild called the Koryo Hall of Adventures. Adventurers can go to the hall and pick up jobs that give them quests to complete somewhere in the continent of Joseon, which is the main setting of the Koryo Hall of Adventures. Some of these jobs will require grand heroics and all kinds of amazing adventurous things, and others might force the players to go into the underworld and deal with crime and things of that nature. The thing that I'm kind of really looking forward to is the fact that the dynamic reputation system is going to basically keep players doing jobs that are appropriate from their level. Sometimes whenever I create a kind of sandbox environment and I place, a dungeon here or a plot hook there, if the players arrive at it a little bit too early, if they're not high enough level, that can kind of be a problem and lead to, characters dying and stuff like that. So I'm excited to see how this is going to work. I'm also very looking forward to the new class, which has an entire chapter devoted to it. It's called a Mudang class, and it is a kind of shamanistic, I almost want to say kind of similar to a druid, but it has some nice kind of, again, Korean cultural twist to it, which I think is going to make it really, really cool. These shamans use rituals to connect with spirits that live in the land. And through these connections with these spirits, they're able to cast spells. And the whole magic system and the new spells that are going to be in the book are also something that I'm very much looking forward to. I will say spellcasters do not tend to be my go-to for characters that I want to play. But if you're into your spellcasters, as I know many of you are, this is going to be a really cool class. So as I mentioned before, the setting of this book is in the land of Joseon, which is a kind of continent. And within that, there are 4 different kind of nations or lands which are quite distinct. First, there's the mystical forest land of Hagwi-Lesta. You also have the city intrigue of Daewanguk. Then there is the hermit kingdom of Haenamguk. And finally, you have the frigid peaks of Nunnara. The book is going to contain some cool new monsters and lots of statted up spirits. What's very interesting is that this campaign setting is one that has been abandoned by the gods. This means that there are no gods in this land and therefore no clerics. This is a very interesting concept, although I'm a big fanboy of the cleric, so I might be a little sad to play it kind of as written. Also, in the book, there's loads of agencies and factions, new monsters, new equipment, new backgrounds, and some new homebrew spells. So, I actually got in contact with Aurelien one more time, and I asked him a couple of questions, which he very, very kindly answered, and I'm going to give you what he told me. First, I asked him what the elements of this campaign setting book made it stand apart from the others that are available. He said there was an interconnection between the spirit world and the people who live on the material plane, and that was a very kind of cool element of the book. This offers a huge number of plot hooks and adventure triggers to get your party on the road to adventure. He He also mentioned that the book has lots of stuff that will allow DMs to play the kind of game that they want to play, whether it's exploration and exploring all the foods from the different regions, adventure, which would allow people to explore the ruins near Huju. There's even stuff in there for you dungeon crawlers out there, if you want to explore the Yong Shrine and find its treasure. And finally, he said that this is the only 5e book which is based on Korean culture, and he's very, very proud of that. In fact, so much so that whenever he's shown the book to friends of his or business associates who are in Korea or Korean, they have all kind of been amazed by it and even said that they didn't know that Korea had this, lore or cultural elements. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you're interested in checking out this campaign book, you can still make pre-orders. If you head on over to hallofadventures.com, you can place your order there and expect that lovely book to come through later on in the year. Or if you're too impatient and you want to grab yourself a copy of the PDF, you can purchase it, download it, and start reading it straight away. He even has a series of adventures that he's written, which you can download absolutely for free to try out this setting, which I think is really, really cool. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, and keep slaying. If you've enjoyed this content, then please smash that like button, subscribe, share this around online, and come and visit our website, www.lavictoriaproductions.com, to see all our past episodes, as well as our blog posts and all the stuff that we're currently working on at La Victoria Productions. Why not reach out to us and tell us what you think of our videos? You can reach us on Twitter. @MouthLaVictoria is our producer. We are also on Instagram. I am EnanoLVP, and our producer is Jazzy J Cherot. We're also La Victoria Productions on Facebook and LinkedIn. Come on by and let us know what you think.